Hi, my name is Melanie and I have a problem. Okay, so I have a problem with my spending. I believe that I am an Oniomaniac. This is not a word that a lot of people know, so I'm going to explain it to you right now. Let me Google it so I can give you the actual definition. Oniomania is an obsessive or uncontrollable urge to buy things. When I was thinking about making this video, I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll be fine talking about this. I'm not like sad or anything, even though I'm getting deeper into debt, but it's more embarrassing to admit it than anything. And then it has a quote underneath it. Quote, Oniomania can affect either sex, but the vast majority of compulsive shoppers are adult females. Unquote. Hi, I'm an adult female. I would say my Oniomania started probably around January of 2018, this year. If you don't know, there's this whole community on Instagram where people thrift for clothes or items, anything really. Anything you can find at a thrift store, somebody online is going to want it. So they make it look really nice, they model with it, they take nice pictures of it, and they sell it on Instagram. You make a listing, like you put the pictures, and then you put like how much it is, what it is, how you could go about buying it, like details about it, things like that. And I first got into this community. I don't remember how I discovered it, but I started following a lot of those accounts. I'm not going to say any specifically because it might sound like I'm blaming them, which I'm not. So yeah, I started buying things, and then I started, I wanted to become a seller. So I started thrifting, but unfortunately there's not a lot of places around me where I can go thrifting. I think there's only one Goodwill. I was buying a lot of things. I bought a lot of overalls. And that wasn't really a problem yet. I had a steady job. I was working at a liquor store at night. And I was making pretty good money, and I didn't have a problem spending. I knew how to control my spending. But then the problem really started when I became a seller. So I would just buy a bunch of things at the thrift stores, and I would list them, and I think I only sold 3 things, and I bought so many, and I just ended up wasting money because the things that people didn't want that I listed, I just brought back to Goodwill. And yeah, I basically just wasted money. A few months passed. I was like, you know what? I have all this money. I might as well spend it, because that's a normal person thought process. I didn't have anything I wanted to save up for. I wasn't going to school. I didn't have any plans. I didn't really know what I wanted to do in the future. So I was like, I might as well just spend it. So I started spending a little bit, but I was still keeping track of what I had and what I didn't. As I started making more money, I started spending more money. I'm not the kind of person to spend money on things that I won't use. Anyway, it just started snowballing over the months. It is currently September, so it's just gotten worse and worse and worse, and I've gotten overdraft fees and things like that. I like looking for deals. That's my problem. If I see that there's a discount on something or that there's a sale, I'm gonna be like, oh god, I need to buy it. I have an example right here, actually. I got this in the mail, and I was like, oh god, I can finally get my Chelsea boots, which I never ended up getting because I share an account with my mom, a bank account, and she saw that I was getting hit with overdraft fees, so I was like, okay, there's no way I can get those boots now. Oniomania is actually classified as an impulse control disorder, which makes sense. Compulsive buying disorder, also known as Oniomania, is frequently comorbid, which means the presence of more than one disorder, with mood, anxiety, substance abuse, and eating disorders. And I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere else that it is also associated with depression, which if you saw my last video, I also have. I don't abuse substances and I don't have an eating disorder, but I do have anxiety and depression, and that I think probably contributed to the Oniomania. Look, I don't know if you could see that, but my autocorrect corrected Oniomaniac with Animaniacs. What I find funny is that my favorite movie when I was like 12 years old was Confessions of a Shopaholic, and now I am one. This is from goodtherapy.org. If someone shows 4 out of the 7 behaviors on the scale, they likely have a shopping addiction. 1. Obsessing about shopping all the time. 2. Shopping to improve one's mood. 3. Buying more items to feel the same satisfaction as before. 4. Buying so much one cannot fill daily responsibilities such as school. 5. Buying so much it has affected one's well-being. 6. Being unable to cut back on shopping even if one wishes to do so. 7. Feeling bad if one cannot shop. So, I'm not going to tell you which ones that I identify with, but I definitely identify with some. There are different kinds of Oniomaniacs. I'm a maniac. So, according to Shopaholics Anonymous, people with a shopping addiction may fall into one or more of these categories. Okay, I'm gonna read all of them. Compulsive shoppers. These people often use shopping as an emotion regulation strategy. They may shop to reduce negative feelings or to enhance and prolong positive ones. Compulsive shoppers might feel euphoria during the search for and purchase of an item, yet they often feel guilt afterwards, which leads to anxiety, which leads to more shopping. Collector shoppers. People in this category often wish to complete a set of objects, such as trading cards or golf clubs. They may wish to have variations of an object, such as different colors of the same purse. Image shoppers. These individuals buy expensive items. They may use purchases to boost their self-esteem and social status. Codependent shoppers. These people shop to gain greater social acceptance. They may believe the right item will earn approval and affection from others. Bargain shoppers. These people often buy items they don't need. Their goal is to get a good deal. Trophy shoppers. These individuals resemble bargain shoppers because they enjoy hunting for the right object. However, they are focused on getting the perfect item rather than a good deal. I'd say I'm kind of in between a bargain shopper and a trophy shopper. I won't buy it if it's not something I really want or need, but if it's like really expensive, I won't buy it. But if it's like originally pretty expensive and then like it got discounted to something like pretty good, I'll probably buy it. Okay, sometimes Oniomania is associated with hoarding. I am not a hoarder, though my room is really messy and may look like I'm a hoarder. I am not. If I bought something I don't need, I usually either donate it or give it to somebody else who might want it more. For example, the other day I bought a black wig, to see how I would look with black hair because I am thinking about dyeing this blonde into black. And it looked awful on me. The color I liked, the wig itself, it was just like, and like, it was a lot shorter than the picture looked and a little wavier than the picture on the website looked. And my dad is actually a musician and he performs a lot, and sometimes he wears wigs to resemble like the person he's performing as, like a member of a band or something. So I just gave that to him because like it was a cheap wig and it took so long to get here, like, and I was so disappointed with it when it got here. And it doesn't even fit my head. I didn't get like a cap or anything, so my hair was just like, I don't know, it pushed the wig off my head. So I am taking steps to correct this behavior, to help myself out of this. I have an appointment with my psychiatrist on September 15th. That's in 5 days from now when I'm recording. I just need like a refill on my meds that I already take, and I think I'm gonna tell him about my compulsive shopping So hopefully we can do something about that, since like it's an impulse control disorder. It's really obvious to me, my family, my friends that I do have this. So I'm gonna bring that up to my psychiatrist, and I am also using 2 apps. One is called Truebill that just like tells me like about the subscriptions I have, how to cancel it easily if I want to cancel it, how much I'm spending this month as compared to last month, the amount of available money I have to spend, my card balance, my net cash, and there's also a list of my transactions. So you connect it to your bank account and it tells you what subscriptions and transactions your card has made. And it's actually been really helpful because I didn't realize how much I was spending on subscriptions, like things you wouldn't really even think about. Now all I really have, my gym, which I have tried to cancel many times, but I have a contract that binds me to like keep paying until January, so whatever. I mean, it's only 20 bucks, I think. What the heck? Last month was $50? What do you mean? That's ridiculous. I don't know what you mean. Okay, whatever. So it's 20 bucks a month, but I don't know why last month it was like 50. I don't know what happened. But I paid it, and there's no way to get it back. So then I have my contacts subscription. I get Hubble, just because I don't like going to the eye doctor and having to go through all that. So I just get it delivered. I have Squarespace, that's for my website, which is in the description if you want to go check it out. Then I had this iTunes thing. I think that was for like a call blocker, because I had a stalker a few months back. If you want to hear that story, let me know. And then like 2 weeks ago I signed up for a book club, a book of the month club, which is only like $16.25 a month, which isn't that bad. I have 20 bucks a month for the gym, $16.25 a month for the book club, $36 a month for 60 individual contact lenses, which I don't think is that bad. $30 for Squarespace. I'm gonna cancel my Squarespace subscription. I'm still gonna have the website, it's just I'm not gonna be able to sell things on there anymore, which is fine, whatever. Because it's more likely that people are gonna buy something off my Facebook page than my actual website. And then there's this other app called Clio. It's not really an app. You go to the website and it downloads the app to your Facebook Messenger, which I use a lot. Okay, so I actually don't have any access to my mobile banking app. I still am able to log into it on my laptop, but Clio is a chat bot, and it actually told me that it wants to replace banking apps. Okay, so it introduced itself. I'm Clio, I'm an AI, I'm here to help you with your money. I securely read your transaction data so I can give you info and intelligence on your spending. Plus I'll help you budget, save, all that good stuff. And with ... personality. There's been a lot of factors interfering in things. But hopefully I'll be getting more videos up soon. I have an ASMR video in mind, and I think I'm actually going to start like a spooky series. Not just because it's fall now, but I'm just really interested in spooky things. Like, I'm very interested in ghosts, very interested in demons, cryptids, true crime, mysteries, what else is there? Like folklore, like, I love folklore. I actually have like a Spiderwick book about like folklore and like cryptids and things like that. It's for kids, but I still love it. If you have any book suggestions or like podcast suggestions or like any suggestions on how I can learn more about ghosts, demons, anything paranormal, folklore, cryptids, anything like that, leave a comment and I'll check it out. Me and my friend Madison, we wanted to explore a lot of like allegedly haunted places, and we did explore one. There was this place in Alpine, New Jersey called the Devil's Tower, I believe. I did write like a little article about it on my website. I'm gonna link it in the description. But we have not explored any other places since, and she just went off to college in Manhattan. So if there's any like really spooky Manhattan haunts that you know of, also leave a comment. I actually have not had any paranormal experiences, so I'd love to hear some of yours. So you have a lot to choose from if you want to comment because I am just very interested in anything you guys have to say. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.